we'd like to sincerely thank our Patreon supporters. What's going on, everybody? We just pulled up to Exotic Pets. This location has way more tropical fish. Tyler said we have to come check it out, and Tyler knows best because this is where he's from. So we're all gonna walk in here and see what they got. All right, walking right in the front door, we run right into this beautiful setup right here that Universal Rock helped build. And how cool is this for a snapping turtle? Looks like they've got like an albino flaco, or I'm guessing that's what that tail fin looks like in here. I can't see what else is in here, but really cool setup with the tree. Just like their other location, there's details throughout their store, vines coming off the ceilings. And if we work our way into the back corner, here's my group. We found Kagan. Look at this. How stinking cool is this? And what's the name of the plant in Little Shop of Horrors? His name is Seymour? I thought the keeper was Seymour.
Isn't that what it is?
Oh, yeah, no, he said feed me.
Yeah, it always says feed me Seymour. Put in the comments below if you guys remember the plant's name in Little Shop of Horrors. But this is what we were just talking about in Tyler's shop, is something like this for the snapping turtle would be amazing where it's viewable. They have this root system exploding out at you. There is a fly river turtle in the back there. I didn't catch the name of all these fish. I don't want to say I'm not into aquarium fish. I've had aquarium fish, I've had saltwater aquariums, but I only know what I know. And there are so many different types of fish.
Rainbow fish or something?
Rainbow fish? Yeah, that sounds like a good name for them. So we're not even in the aquarium room yet, and we're about to head in there now. That's for
But
we're
yeah, it's pretty fire.
walking in the doorway to the aquarium room. And we're waiting for those people to walk by. Kagan mentioned right off the bat walking in here, look how they have these aquariums all standing alone, mounted on the wall. Some lucky bamboo with the betas.
Yeah, this design is so different than anything I've ever seen in a pet store before. This is so cool.
All right, here's me. Now, see, why is it always bigger with me? Like, it's got to be, like, I'm into the bigger fish. But these are the fish I was catching just a short while ago in Guyana. There's an arowana. I've got two of them there.
This had very raw sands.
I don't know. I do not know. Not an Oscar.
He's crazy looking.
That's a clown knifefish. So we can actually go fishing in South Florida and catch clown knifefish in the 10+ pound range. Massive ones. They'll hang out by the bridges and in the deeper sections of some of the ponds and canals and stuff there.
He looks like an eel.
Yeah, they're gonna fight totally different. They'll actually kick into reverse while you're trying to fight them. But that orange fish in the back, what is that guy? Beautiful. It looks like a saltwater wrasse. Obviously, it's not a wrasse.
So,
Pike. That could be the pike. I don't know. We're not with anybody to tour us around. Kagan saw something else over here.
look how neat the structure of this is. I can't tell if that's petrified wood or rock, but any kind of aquascape with landscaping is so neat.
What are that in it? Banana crabs?
Banana crabs.
Don't even know. So stinking cool.
Plants.
All aquatic plants.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at the skinny little nose. Long nose guard.
There's a bit of rap music playing over there, so we're gonna work our way out of there. Oh, and there is
We've got these things right
a type of tigerfish, and that's what I think what Tyler has is a different type of
There are
tigerfish.
some over there. There's also some on this other
Is that what he has? I guess there's
He
all
pointed
sorts
those two out to me and said it's
of similar. And I believe he just bought some feeders here to take back to the house. Alright, so we're back to that one large aquarium that has that one fish that was buried, and we still haven't identified it by all the names there. But what it looks like is that lizard fish. There's another one right there. It looks just like the lizard fish
that'll help
that
speed it up, like a bacteria booster.
we made my nephew Jude eat when he lost that bet on that Everglades fishing trip. So we were right on top of some salespeople and their customers, so we're gonna move around to this side.
Holy cow.
The colors, oh, yeah,
The size.
it's wild.
We might have a small tank like this, but they're usually like, since they're rimless.
That is a very pretty looking puffer.
It's huge.
These guys are
Oh, he's-
electric, and I'm looking through the GoPro. It doesn't even justify how bright they are. Really pretty.
No, you don't have to cycle all over again. But you wanted to.
All right, what'd you find?
It looks like this.
Can you guys see? That's the top of its head.
It's upside down.
And we can't figure out what it is. First I thought it was just like an albino placo, but all those growths are on the top of its head. And it's very, very short. It's very short.
It's a what in the world fish.
Yeah, those are the coolest types. They really are. Some snails next to it. And you were really into those micro shrimp that we found back there. So many cool things. We're not getting anything. Don't worry. Because we are
Flying.
22 hours from home.
Yeah.
But it's definitely cool to look. And oh look, there's a grass shrimp on the bottom, right there in the middle.
Oh yeah.
That's similar to the shrimp that we would have.
Oh, there's another there.
Oh, there's a couple of them in there.
And on the other side.
Alright, over here they have these dwarf Mexican lobster, and it just made me think of like how I was telling you that you know, on the other channel we want to talk about growing stuff, and I've always wanted to raise like the Australian crawfish. I don't know why. I mean, years and years ago I looked into them, how to breed them, because they work with hydroponic projects.
help keep the tank clean.
Or add nutrients to the water.
Yeah.
And they float individually in tubes floating on the water, because you can't have them all loose together, because they will actually eat cannibalize each other, and they're so valuable, and they're really giant crawfish.
Yeah.
It's an idea. I've also looked into the past hydroponic tanks for raising saltwater shrimp in mineral-rich fresh water, and they actually sell you tanks to that will yield so many. You get like post-larval shrimp, and you can raise them. Like, some of these things can be ran in series. Like, we can raise the shrimp and grow some sort of plants out of it as well.
I wonder if any of the vegetables would work hydroponically with this stuff.
So these are just walking around an aquarium store, and these are ideas that are coming into my head. This is, you know, I love aquariums, but I mean, I've definitely been through that phase in my life. I had massive saltwater aquariums, I've had freshwater aquariums. But these are projects, things that could be beneficial as far as food, and you know, I mean, great content. Like for many reasons, these old ideas could come back around and be something cool to do.
Yeah.
So not these little miniature dwarf Mexican lobsters, which are cute. They kind of just look like orange crawfish, small orange crawfish, and you were looking at those really tiny shrimp that were in the front that were
too small.
They're too small to film, but the colors on them were amazing.
Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, like electric blues, fire reds, white and black striped, but they're the size of this.
So if you were building like one of these little cube environments with tons of plants and stuff like that, and you had a couple of those little shrimp dotted in there to kind of clean up, would be awesome.
I wouldn't even feel comfortable putting anything other than the shrimp in there.
All right. So now we need to go find Tyler and Betsy because they are talking about a puffer. They're talking about some stuff.
Yeah.
And there's reptiles out front. So maybe we need to go glance at some reptiles because that's what we do. I was just talking yesterday about how we never see leaf-tailed geckos enough anymore. And then there's one right there. That is a gecko I like. I really love their face. It's definitely tougher looking. And they look so cool when they're big. Alright, so I snuck behind the counter looking in this aquarium, and there's the caiman lizard in this beautiful aquatic setup. And that's what Tyler and Betsy are talking about getting. Not this particular one, but one at their other store. And they're talking about getting, what do you call the enclosure?
Reptile habitats, the 4x4x2.
4x4x2 with the wet area, the aquarium thing underneath.
Yeah, the 50-gallon base.
All right, so, and you're getting it.
I think so.
I think they're getting it.
Well, it's not super sweet. Yeah.
Snails.
Yeah.
Is the caiman lizard eating the snails that are in here?
It does.
It does?
Yeah, it will.
Very cool. And now we're back from Exotic Pets, and we're back at Tyler's house. You got, what kind of feeders did you get?
These are feeder guppies.
Feeder guppies? So are these mosquito minnows? What I call mosquito minnows?
Sure.
Sure?
Sure.
Yeah.
Probably. This seems to be the most common like feeder. And what do we have in here?
There is
Wood?
a bunch of wood and some. There is one Goliath type.
All right, let's pause this for a second because we just went to, what was the name of the place we went to?
Lava and tonic.
Lava and Tonic. We went to like in the middle of like downtown Wichita into this place that had no name, no signage or anything. And you walk through these doors, it's bright and sunny outside, and it was just dark. And we were in like Don Ho's like tiki paradise, and it was dark with lanterns. And yeah. Do you guys see Tyler? He drank a giant pineapple, like it was a giant frozen pineapple drink. Yeah,
It was a pina colada.
it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So now we're feeding your Goliath tiger fish.
Where is he?
He is in this back corner. Let me see if I can get him to go over there.
Oh, I can walk around. Oh, here he is. Here he is. And if you guys know these fish, they have massive conical shaped teeth. And when I say conical, shaped kind of like a barracuda's, but even more toothy than what I think they're more toothy than a barracuda. They're big, sturdy, stout fish, and they're in the waterways of Africa. I wouldn't know exactly which rivers.
Congo River.
Congo River. Well, there you go.
And they're carnivorous fish that get pretty big.
I'm going to say like in the 30 plus inch.
Yeah, or bigger.
Or bigger, yeah.
Like a big snook.
Ooh. All right, so put these suckers in here.
We'll drop these in. I don't know if we'll get to see them eat.
Does this count as live feeding?
Ish, yes.
Ish.
So all the duckweed is great in there because it helps filter the water, and they love this
When
water
you
with
start seeing
tannins
all
in it.
that movement, some of the guppies are swimming up to him. It's funny, he's flashing his pectorals. I don't know if that's at them or if that's at me because I'm filming him. But I have seen fish that are nervous. They flash their pectorals like that.
Is that what the koi fish did?
Yep, the koi fish were doing that, absolutely.
Yeah, so just kind of a cool predatory fish. You can only have one in the tank.
He's newer to you.
Yep. I've only had him about 3 weeks.
So after he's more accustomed to you, he's going to start looking for you for the food coming in.
I hope
and then
so,
this
yeah.
is going to be something just psh, psh.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun there. We have ideas. They didn't end up getting that enclosure that they were talking about. They're going to think a little bit more. As we always preach, no impulse buys. They're going to go through their house and really think about where they want to put this. And before they get the enclosure, then they're going to get the enclosure, set it up, get it cycled, since it's going to have water all the way across the bottom. I'm sure you guys, if they get it, you'll see it on his Instagram, Inquisitive Raptors. Check it out. And I think that's all for this one.
All right.
We've got dinner plans, maybe a couple more drinks.
Maybe a couple.
This is the last night of the trip, so we're
One
gonna
more
go.
drink.
We're gonna have some fun.
Pork pineapple.
Oh. All right, yeah, actually, that's the end of another video. I just saw something around the corner. All right, guys, until next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. See you soon.